Hello everybody, Wüsten here. Hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. I'm recording this video for a later research and also analysis. Today is June 17, 2021, and I'm going to share my vision, my forecast about the markets using a methodology that I developed a few months ago. It is accurate. We are dealing with things here that are way bigger than I could possibly imagine because the responsibility, the work, the time, the efforts are huge. So, yeah. And back in 2019, December, I called the stocks crash 2 months in advance, shared the charts, fundamentals. So I utilized both things, the fundamentals and the technicals. And yeah, it worked. And so this time I will try to do this. I already doing this, by a matter of fact. A cross call. So it is not going to be easy. It's not been easy so far. It's drained a lot of time, efforts, energy. It's not been easy at all. And yeah, so what matters? We are using this knowledge to make money, which is the key about this, right? So let's start with Dow Jones. Excuse me. So I believe we are going to see a big. It is not a crash, right? It's a correction, but the time and the speed of things, so we can consider it a crash, but it's not going to be the big one yet. Okay, so perhaps a minimum I see from here is maybe 40%, maybe 50% from where we are right now. Stepping above, staying above or below the previous low, it's not going to change anything in the short time frame of things. Excuse me. And yeah, so this is going to be a two-step process, okay? The first one is this. Soon we are going to see a big correction or a crash on Dow Jones, SPX, Index, also stocks. And on stocks, I see a minimum of a 50% downfall, a minimum. Right after, we are going to ascend, going up for a long period of time. Things will be great, will be fantastic, they will look amazing. And the time frame of events, we are probably talking about 2024, late 2024, 2025, before a crash that was never ever seen in this market's history. My side about this is that it is going to make 1929 it looks like a ride in the park. So it is going to be the most catastrophic event in the story of markets. But right after, when people will be losing hope, the markets will ascend again for another maybe, let me see, 10 years, maybe. Yeah, for straight going up. Like there is no tomorrow, everything will be great. But this is going to be temporary as well for a short period of time. Then right after, there will be another crash that is going to ruin everything. So we are talking about a 40 years first, a 40 years time frame, and then a 5 years time frame with a maybe plus another 5. Okay, so I have technical evidence for such. I'm working on it. And yeah, so everything I'm sharing on the Champions Club. And so now let's go into the dollar, because we have interesting thing here. I'm not going to break down things, okay? So this is just a macro perspective. Otherwise, this video would be 2-3 hours long. That's not the point here. So the dollar. against all odds, against everybody, against bears all over, against people with broken TA saying the dollar is going to crash, the dollar this, the dollar that. So, when talking about currencies, this is going to unfold in two steps before a final step. You guys are familiar with the level playing field, which is going to happen soon, but after the first event, right? So the dollar is going to ascend big time in two steps before the big one. So before 2025, the dollar will make a blow way above the previous top right here. It is going to be something around 114, 113, doesn't matter, okay? So it's going to be close to these numbers. And till that day, from here, it is going to be in two steps, okay? Two steps. And then the dollar will ascend before crashing. So that are just like I used the methodology in Dow Jones back in 2019. That there is two different ways to look at this. The first one is the technical one. The second is the fundamentalistic one, which most of you guys know. It's the milkshake theory, which is aligned with many fundamentals. And I strongly believe Brent Johnson made already a nice call ahead of his time. This guy's a legend. And yeah, so in the near future, a lot of people will be talking about him and his theory, because in my humble opinion, it's not a theory at all, okay? So all these things happening, what we can expect. So again, the dollar will go up and down before the big one, which is going to be milkshake theory. Now there is a way, of course, we are using this knowledge, all this information to make money. We are in already, and this is going to be amazing profits, because thank God we are ahead of this on this. And yeah, so now let's take a look on the euro against the dollar. So the same way, the euro will go down big time, then it will go up, but will stay inside. By the time the dollar goes for the milkshake theory or the fundamentalistic lower high, the euro will take a big hit and a big fall will follow. So we can expect something close to 90 cents, maybe 91, maybe 89. So I'm not trying to nail things here, okay? It is not the time to do this. Later on, I will make analysis again when I had a clear scenario, when for targets, okay? Here we are talking about trends, continuation, the follow through. So we are in already, and using, like I said, the methodology. And so again, two steps down and up before going down. Now the British pound. Just a second. Okay, so here it is going to be a little bit different from the euro. Not so different. So just a second here. Okay, so there you go. The same thing will happen on the pound against the dollar. And we go down, then we go up, contained inside, before going down big time again. The target's probably going to be close to 1, yeah, maybe 99, 1 and 1, 1 and 3. We will know better when we get close to it. But since it is going to take a few years, maybe 2-3 years, so yeah, I will record a another version of this, but the next video won't be public. Okay, so this is for public research and for my yeah, about my research and what I'm doing before I retire. It is true that even after my retirement, I will keep working, but not like I am today. So this same scenario is true for many other major currencies. And yeah, and so now let's take a look here on Bitcoin. I already have the picture about XRP, especially. So here's the thing. I just made a video yesterday about XRP trading against the dollar. The scenario I expect, I believe that will happen. So the short time frame of things, just like I mentioned there, are not important. They are irrelevant. And yeah, so I will do the same thing. I will wait a little bit, and when XRP is close to the big day, I will make another update to share the news. And a thing that I always say, XRP BTC is irrelevant. Okay, it was a mechanism to back in the day to short XRP. Yes, because we didn't had future contracts, and also we didn't had the fiat pairs. So they were using these pairs, and not only this one, also Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, whatever, you name it, okay? There were tools to short other currencies against Bitcoin because they always need a mechanism from both sides, okay? So the retail trader, they will look at with a investment perspective, when the reality is, again, it is a mechanism to short all those coins against Bitcoin. It is a way to keep pumping Bitcoin without any, anything special, anything big, anything at all. Okay, so that's a thing. So from Bitcoin, I'm still not sure because I still need the time to validate my idea. The scenario I talked about before is still in play, so it is still possible. So just a quick heads up here. So it is still possible to see a head and shoulders here developing. We had a bearish pattern here broken, but it's still bearish, even if Bitcoin goes up a little bit. So I still need some time here, but I'm not bullish on Bitcoin for now. And yeah, so when the time comes, I will make another video about this, and I will take a look here again. But yeah, so precious metals, nothing special for now because there is nothing clear yet. But it's in a bull market, a bullish trend, and that's something that I will update as well soon. I just need a better picture about the whole thing because the method I created, it involves a lot of things, but not everything. Okay, and also there is a difference in the percentage from one guy to the other one to this one, that one, and etc. So it's very complex, a lot of numbers and a lot of things to look at. But so far, it's looking great. We are making profits based on this method. And yeah, because only a idea, for the idea, not working on this, not making money, not trading or investing based on such things, it is just useless, right? And yeah. So, and the thing about 2025, I talked about this, if I'm not wrong, on the Sun Cycle against markets video. Soon, I will make another one. And this forecast, it's all about, again, fundamentals and technical analysis. But I also acknowledge the research I made, and not only I, okay? A few guys in the past did it in a different way, using a different approach, a different method. And yeah, so that's something I also take into consideration. And the most important thing, we are using this knowledge to make money, because some people will laugh at us because it's something that they never saw before. So they will try to ridiculous us because they don't understand. But yeah, so just part of the process. I'm just saying this for you guys to remember all the things that we are looking at here. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a maybe one of two or maybe one of three series, and I'll come back to check this this video for a later research soon. Okay, so that's it for now, and I hope you guys, I hope this video can help you somehow in some way. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, thanks for your support as well, and I will see you guys soon. See ya.